Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about Lewis Hamilton and whether he'll be getting another engine penalty at some point in the remaining races of this season. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So in the second half of this season, Mercedes have worried quite a lot about the reliability of their engine. I mean, Hamilton has taken one engine penalty, but his teammate Valtteri Bottas has been on the receiving end of it. He's taken 3. In a season, you're only allowed 3 ICEs, but Bottas has taken 6 this season. And penalties obviously mean grid drops, and I don't think Mercedes would make these decisions lightly. I mean, this is the closest championship challenge they've had since the hybrid era started in 2014, and there's no way they'd want to compromise their driver unless they genuinely had to. And Mercedes have come out and said recently that one of their biggest fears is not finishing a race due to a power unit failure, for example, and that's not what Mercedes want. In such a close championship with Red Bull, a DNF could mean huge impacts on the championship, and they especially don't want both cars retiring from a race. Look at the 2018 Austrian Grand Prix, for example. That was horrendous for Mercedes because both cars retired from the race. So I think in such a tense fight with Red Bull, Mercedes want to go on the side of caution and would rather take a penalty and score some points in a race than have a DNF and score no points at all. Now, it's very clear with Valtteri Bottas, as I said earlier, that they want to take absolutely no risks with him, and he's had 3 penalties this season. I don't think he'll get any more. I don't think there's any need to. I think 3 engines is more than enough to see him through for the rest of the season. So they're clearly taking no risk with him. But where does that leave Lewis Hamilton? I mean, he's fighting for the Drivers' World Championship, unlike Valtteri Bottas. But at the end of the day, this is a team game as well. It's not an individual one. You know, Hamilton and Bottas both use the same engines. They do a similar amount of mileage. They put a similar amount of strain on it. So I don't see why they'd want to risk it with Lewis Hamilton and try and get to the end of the season on just one engine penalty for him. I mean, Bottas plays an absolutely crucial role in playing the wingman, getting on the podium, scoring some crucial points to help the team towards the constructors. Yet Mercedes have compromised his race 3 times. And as I say, they wouldn't do that unless they felt they absolutely had to. And even though Hamilton is fighting for the drivers, he's also helping the team fight for the constructors, and they wouldn't want Hamilton retiring from a race. They'd rather he scored some points than no points, as I said earlier, so I don't see why they would risk it. So yes, I do think Hamilton will be getting another engine penalty this season. I don't think he'll be going for 6. I think Mercedes will try and get through on 5. But yeah, I do think he will take another engine penalty this season. But it's a case of where will he do it now? I don't think they should do it at tracks like Jeddah or Qatar because we haven't raced there before, and it's a risk taking an engine penalty at circuits like that because you don't know how easy it's going to be to overtake. It wouldn't be right to do it at the last race of the season because, you know, the championship could be going down to the wire and an engine penalty could absolutely ruin your chances. So there's absolutely no way they'll do it in Abu Dhabi. So it's really between Mexico and Brazil. And I think if they were going to do it, and as I say, I think they will do it, they'll take one more engine penalty for Hamilton. I think it will be at the Mexican Grand Prix. Brazil, you can overtake there, although it is a bit trickier than Mexico. At least in Mexico, you've got 2 long straights. One of them is extremely long, and you can get by in some places. Whereas Brazil, there are very tight corners all over the place and not that many long straights. So I think there's less of a risk of taking an engine penalty in Mexico. But guys, what do you think? Do you think Hamilton will take another engine penalty this season? And if so, where do you think he'll take it? Let me know in the comments below. But guys, that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And until the next one, take care.